All right, we'll go over to Luis. Go ahead.
You hear me?
Yep, we got you.
Uh, how do you feel to get this important victory on the road after the last two games at home with the two losses?
Feels great, honestly. Yeah, after those two losses, we've been trying to get back together as a team and just figure out what we can do better to get those 3 points and to leave away with 3 points, I think is big and hopefully will help us going into the next weeks.
Yeah, I feel like it was a very gritty performance. I think that's what was missing a little bit, especially at the start of games, the last two games. So it was good to get that.
And over to Jason.
Hi, thanks to you both for taking the time. Sorry about I had my speakers muted, didn't hear. I wanted to get your perspectives on maybe the performance side. This game it's an odd time of day to be playing. It seemed like it was played in quite a bit of wind. It just seemed kind of like a choppy game. What did you see playing out in terms of not just getting the win, but the performance side of things?
Yeah, I'm gonna say the win was crazy. I think depending on the side that you were playing on, it was a completely different game. I think we took advantage of the win in the first half. It was going for us, and I mean, I think at the beginning we were too powerful for the win, and we were just sending balls out of bounds. But after adapting, like that was to our advantage, and then I think in the second half, uh, they had the advantage with that, and it became a bit tough, and we definitely had to be resilient. But yeah, I think it wasn't the prettiest game, but I think in terms of grit, resilience, and just scoring goals, two, three goals, I think this was a good performance.
Tara, I did want to ask about you got an assist in open play, and it's a kind of a sequence where it seemed like Chicago just stepped so far back that you had that window to step up and not just recycle possession, but actually do something intentionally. I was wondering what you saw that maybe allowed for that. Was that just a one-off moment, or was that an opportunity that just kept popping up?
I think there was like multiple opportunities with that, like when we were able to switch the ball and they didn't have someone stepping out to like either the center backs or even the outside backs. There was time for us to look up and find like where the runs were coming from. And also we just did like a little passing pattern the other day in training. So I knew Rose would be running, so why not put it there for her?
And just a final one for me. You took that collision towards the end of the game. Obviously, you played through it. Are you all right? It looked like maybe a knee to the forehead. Is that what happened there?
I guess that's what they told me.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, well, originally I thought it was a PK, honestly, because I got pulled down both arms. Someone pulled one arm, boom. But and then I got kneed in the head by the goalie, I guess. So yeah, that kind of hurt, but I was fine.
Glad you're doing well. Thanks for speaking with us.
Thank you.
And over to Andre.
Yeah, glad you're doing well, and thanks for speaking with us, and congrats on the win. Want to ask kind of a bigger picture question about the team. Jason already mentioned the performance, but obviously let in a couple goals. Obviously, don't want to do that. The team has kind of been letting in goals, but how important was it to really just get a win on the road, get back to winning games, get back to getting 3 points?
Yeah, I think it's really big to get the 3 points, but obviously there are some things that we can improve, definitely defending in the box and following our runners, but in like getting the 3 points on the road and creating a lot of goal scoring opportunities, I think that was a good takeaway, but there's always something that you can work on from a game, no matter if you win or lose. So we'll be going back to the drawing board this week and hopefully getting better.
And wanted to ask you both about stoppage time. There was suddenly a VAR review, which we were very confused about. I see your reaction. What was the communication that you were getting on the pitch, and what was going through your mind? Because we were watching the replays at home, and we were like, "There's no way." But what was it like for you all in that moment?
I think it was just as confusing for us, honestly. Didn't really understand. I think maybe it was me blocking a player and the player fell, so I think that's where it came from. We're not even sure. We weren't given much But in those moments, it's definitely nerve-wracking, but you have to stay locked in, especially there's so little time remaining. You can't let something like that rattle you. But it is tough. But I think we did a good job after that, just staying locked in and finishing the game out.
All right, appreciate it.
And we'll wrap up with Marissa.
Hi, Marissa for Shea Butter FC. A question for both of you. The team has been known to perform better on the road, and you guys have always praised the environment at home. What do you think is a big difference from performing well on the road versus at home?
Well, I feel like this year we did have a meeting in the beginning of the year saying that we wanted to be better on the road because there was sometimes when we didn't start the game so great on the road last year. So we had that mindset going into all the games away this year, but I think we can also step it up and have the same mindset at home and reclaim like our territory there that we're just as hard to beat at home as well.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Congrats on the win.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, Gabby and Tara. Thank you all. We will be right back with Adrian Gonzalez.